What is up, everybody? It's your girl Stephanie, and thanks for joining me again. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Steph, and on this channel we talk about everything fragrance. So if that sounds like something that you'd like, sounds like something that you enjoy, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below and activating the notification bell so you're notified every single time that I post. And y'all, today we're talking about my favorite note of the moment, honestly. I've been obsessed. I've been on a Tuberose kick, you guys. I'll start off like mild, okay, Tuberose, and then I'll get more into, I think, a little bit more quote-unquote challenging Tuberose. The first one that I want to talk about is a beautiful, young, juicy, playful, flirty Tuberose. And I think that they did such a beautiful job with this one. I know that it kind of got a little bit of hate, a little bit of backlash for being like a typical fruity floral, but I absolutely love this. And once I run out of my travel size spray, best believe I'm gonna be getting myself a full bottle of this. And it's just so pretty. And this one is My Way by Giorgio Armani. And this fragrance, y'all, is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Ooh, I hate it when I miss the card. It upsets me. Oh, this has like almost like a wine cooler type of aspect to it. It's juicy and sweet. I don't know if there's any berries in here, but let me go ahead and read the notes for you guys. It is orange blossom and bergamot at the top. The middle notes are tuberose and Indian jasmine. And then the base notes are white musk, Madagascar vanilla, and Virginian cedar. So you guys, to me, there's like berries in here. And I don't know if I'm saying that because of the color of the bottle, but to me, it smells like there's either like blackberry or like black currant in here, but there's not apparently. So the sweetness might be coming from the vanilla itself and bergamot, but it's just a beautiful, juicy, like fun tuberose fragrance, honestly. And when it dries down, it becomes this beautiful, creamy, sweet fragrance. I really love this. And if you guys haven't gotten a chance to smell this, I would definitely recommend that you do. Oh, yeah, this is one that I definitely want in my collection. And as far as performance goes, this is great. This has great longevity. It has moderate projection. It doesn't project like a bunch, but it's nice. It's like a nice little bubble around you. You smell it the entire time. And I would say it's about like 7 to 8 hours. Yeah, so definitely been enjoying this one, and it's good. But this one is one that I just purchased as well. Like I said, I've been on a Tuberose kick, y'all, and I absolutely think that this is gorgeous. I think that this would make such a beautiful signature scent, everyday scent. You can wear this honestly anytime and you're just gonna smell great. And this is none other than Chanel Gabrielle Essence. Now, this one, I would say that the star player isn't the tuberose in this. I get more of the like kind of like citrusy top notes at first. I get like a slight sweetness, but this is like even like a little bit bitter at the top. And it's kind of lightly sweetened with all these white florals, and it's slightly tropical to my nose. Oh, let me share with you guys what the notes are according to Fragrantica. So the top notes to this fragrance are citrus, peach, red fruits, petitgrain, and black currant. And the middle notes are white florals, tuberose, ylang ylang, jasmine, orange blossom, and coconut. And then the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and vanilla. This almost, I've mentioned before, it reminds me of J'adore Dior. But I would say that like that the tuberose in here is not at the forefront, but it's like a supporting floral in this. This is beautiful. I think that this is a tuberose that's easy to get by and easy to love. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's Chanel Gabrielle Essence. All right, next fragrance. This is actually one of my husband's favorites. If you guys haven't seen that video where he rates my fragrances, I'll go ahead and leave the card up here. But this one was the one that he gave a 10 to. Yeah, oh, it's beautiful. And this is Ralph Lauren Woman. You guys, I'm almost out, so I'm for sure gonna have to get myself a bigger bottle of this. This is stunning. And the top notes to this one are pear, blackcurrant, and rhubarb. Middle notes are tuberose, orange blossom, and Turkish rose. And then the base notes are hazelnut, sandalwood, and woody notes. Now with this one, I don't get that hazelnut. To me, it's not nutty at all, actually. The star player here is the tuberose, for sure. And it plays well with those fruity notes at the top. Definitely the pear is probably the most dominant fruit, okay, that's in this fragrance. And for sure the sandalwood just really smooths everything out. This one I would say is a little bit brighter than Gabrielle Essence. I feel like Gabrielle Essence is a little bit more decadent and a little bit more meaty. This one is a lot lighter. Guys, moving on to my next tuberose prominent fragrance. You have heard me talk about it recently, and you guys know why I've been talking about it, and that's because it's one that I kind of fell right back in love with after I had gone to sniff some fragrances for my birthday, and this one smelled very similar to Nasamoto's Narcotic V. Like, this one is a dupe, okay? This is a dupe for it, and this is the KKW, and this is the KKW and Kris collab. Sorry, let me show you guys the bottle. Just how gorgeous this is. It is stunning. It's such a beautiful, gorgeous bottle. Let me spray it for you guys. This is a very spritzy, girly, uplifting, clean. This is a very different tuberose from what I've shown you today. Okay, this is very clean, white, very cutesy type of fragrance. This tuberose right here is not as buttery creamy as the other ones that I've shown you. This one is definitely more of a bubblegum like tuberose. This is like almost like a shampoo-y clean type of tuberose fragrance. And let me read to you guys the notes of this. Half of these notes though I really don't get in this fragrance. The main prominent notes to me are the middle notes in this fragrance for sure, and I feel like it is a little bit linear to my nose personally, but nonetheless I think that this is gorgeous. And this has top notes of white wine, Campari, which is like an orangey type of a beverage, freesia, and tagetes flower, I think that's how you pronounce it. And then middle notes are tuberose, gardenia, jasmine, lily of the valley. And then the base notes are cashmere, vetiver, and amber. And to me, yeah, like I said, it's the tuberose and gardenia. Both are prominent in this fragrance. So you have to really like white florals in order to enjoy this one, because I feel like this one could maybe give people headaches. But to me, it's really beautifully blended, honestly, for like a Kim Kardashian fragrance or like celebrity fragrance. I think that this is very, very well blended and well rounded. And there's not much sweetness, like regardless of like the top notes. Like freesia I know can be very sweet. Campari, I have one other fragrance in my collection that has that, and it's a sweet one. And then white wine, I don't get any white wine in here. It's not boozy at all to me in my nose. This is, like I said, a very clean, very white floral fragrance, bubblegummy, and I feel like the sweetness comes from that, not necessarily maybe the top notes that I see here. Yeah, so that is KKW Kris collab perfume. Okay, last but not least is, I mean, as the name suggests, it is Tuberose Imperial, okay? And this is from BDK Parfums. Okay, and this one is just, this is a gorgeous perfume. I don't need much because this is a great performer. This just makes me happy. This does have a little bit of an indolic jasmine to it. It's a little bit herbaceous, a little bit bitter when you first spray it. Almost, honestly, a little bit medicinal is what I get to my nose. But the true beauty of this, it's in the dry down. Let me read to you guys the notes. If you guys hear singing, that's my mother-in-law. She has a beautiful voice, doesn't she? Okay, so it's rose bay, willow herb, and geranium, and maybe that's the medicinal herbal notes that I get right when it opens. It's even a little bit like, there's like a little bit like a hint of tartness to this. And then the middle notes are Indian tuberose, ylang ylang, jasmine sambac, Egyptian jasmine, and iris. And then the base notes are Madagascar vanilla, benzoin, sandalwood, cashmere, incense, Singapore patchouli, and cypress. I really enjoy this one. This one is very unique as well. Just all these notes together are beautiful. I honestly don't detect any patchouli in this. Maybe a tad, maybe a touch of it. It's like a little bit, like patchouli can kind of have like a little bit of like a earthy spiciness to it, and maybe that's what I detect in this. But it's nothing prominent. I would say that it's like 5% prominent in this one. But it is absolutely stunning, this fragrance, and I think that it smells expensive. I wore this when I went to the flower fields of Carlsbad in San Diego, and I still smell it on that sweater that I wore, that cardigan. I'll go ahead and put up some pictures of that day that I went. And it was a good day, and this fragrance reminds me of that day because that was what I wore. So I have a really awesome memory attached to it. It was a fun day, honestly. So that is Tuberose Imperial from BDK Parfums. And that is it, you guys. Those are some of the Tuberose fragrances in my collection. If you have any suggestions for me on other Tuberose fragrances that you'd like me to try, please leave them down below. I would love to hear your thoughts, your opinions. and any suggestions that you might have for your girl here. And thank you guys so much for watching again. Thank you for all the love that you've shown on this channel and for supporting it, and thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell so that you don't miss out on any future content, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Please stay smelling good. Bye guys.